Hi, I'm Lenore. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. I'm a guide on your vocal journey. So if you have any questions about singing or you're wondering how to proceed with your voice training or start your voice training, just go on my website, singwell.eu. You can take a little quiz there. You can contact me through there. And today, I'm just gonna do a reaction video because there's this guy called Oliver Anthony, and apparently he's a big sensation now. He was unknown just until recently, so I'm curious about that. I don't even know what he's singing. I just, let's see what's going on. Oliver.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away.
Yeah, okay. That's what I want to see. Yeah, that's better. It's a better screen. Okay. That sounds promising. So, voice is very present. There's a little bit of a cry and fright to it in the beginning of the sentences that gives a nice touch of emotion. So I like that. It just sounds already very soulful. And I like that. I also like how he drops his jaw. Let's continue.
Damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul.
Sounds like howling. There's a lot, there's a lot of pain in here, and there's a little bit of a grit on the throat, and I'm not entirely sure that it's a healthy one. Semi-healthy, like I don't feel pain in my throat when I hear it, but I'm about to. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's just I'm not sure about it. It sounds like it is coming from a real place, so that's a good thing. But sometimes I feel there's also a little bit of pushing. So I'm a voice geek, so I'm talking about vocal technique. But again, at the same time, it does serve a purpose. It's a good song too. Let's continue.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Did you hear that? It's almost like a hoarseness in the voice, and I would be afraid to actually touch that, because if it succeeds, if everybody loves it, then of course there is something about it, right? You don't want to necessarily change that, but maybe there could be a way to do it in a more sustainable manner for the instrument.
You think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men,
I can definitely see how this is relatable. By now, I'm more confident that he is pushing. He gets away with it, and we talked about that before on this channel, how some people get away with doing quote-unquote bad technique. I don't think if he did that for a decade or two, then he would actually get away with no vocal problems. So the only reason I'm saying that is for other people to take into account. Like if you're trying to do this and do this big jump to what for him is a high register, and then add air on that, that could cost you. Could cost you. Just saying. Sounds good though.
I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord,
No,
we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
It's a powerful message. He didn't just go there to the island, did he? Okay. I'm supposed to be a voice teacher, so let's talk about the voice. Let's talk about what he's doing right. So, speech level singing, for sure. He's using just natural speaking voice in his singing. I love that. And there is not a lot of reaching going to the high note. So it looks like he's neutral with his body. And he just opens his mouth, gives more space for the high note. That's basically all you need when you go up to a high note. Give it more space, and you can also give it a little bit more of the speaking, or an extreme version of the speaking, adding some twang in there, like some squeakiness. I don't know if he does that. I think if he did that, it would be easier for him to do. In this song specifically, and again, for you out there who are like, oh, this song is great, I want to sing that. If you're going to give that a shot and then you get a throat ache halfway through, that's probably because you're imitating what he's doing, so don't do that. Instead, imitate the face, the opening of the face, that's fantastic. And then don't go don't do that. That's the only difference, between it being sustainable or not. But yeah, speaking level is good and the face is good. So expressive, so so human. So I'm loving a lot of that, and playing is great too.
For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
It's a problem. Like, if you do something like this and it sounds so engaging and it's so full of authenticity, how can you tell someone don't do that? I don't want to tell him that. I don't want to tell him don't do that. Maybe that's exactly what he needs to do. Maybe he needs to damage his voice a little bit to get this message across. I wish he wouldn't have to. I really do. Because if he goes on tour now with this, let's say he becomes a really huge success and he starts touring and he sings like this, he won't last long. Well, some people last a few years and then they lose their voices and they need surgery. So you just have those two things, on both sides of the scale. All I say that I'm not an expert on how to create effects in the voice, like the growling and the grit and the raspiness, the hoarseness, all of that. I am trained to hear effort in the voice, and I hear some here. So what I would say is just go to someone who knows how to produce those effects, because there are teachers out there whose job is to get you to use your growl and grit and whatever in a healthy way. There are ways to do that. There are people who scream, do scream singing, and that's their career. And they do that, and that's fantastic. So there are healthy ways to do that. Maybe you don't have to give up the expression. is my hope. Beautiful song.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I said my piece here. What do you think? Obviously, people have spoken. They love it. And I also love it. That was it for this one. I wish Anthony the best of luck, and I hope that he'll get better pay out of YouTube than his current jobs. So, thank you for watching this with me. Enjoy singing, and I'll see you in the next one.